Hi, we are TakeTwo, and we are a team passionate about giving food a second chance. This is a team. On college campuses around the US, 22 million pounds of food is wasted each year. That translates into about 142 pounds that is thrown away by the average college student. These stats are particularly striking given that 20 to 25% of college students lack access to food. Against this backdrop, our product TakeTwo is a food marketplace that connects restaurants near or on college campuses to students who want to buy their surplus food at a discounted price. This marketplace will help students save money, simplifies their access to restaurant food, and repurposes surplus food to generate value for restaurants, especially in this COVID era where a lot of food is going to waste. With respect to the market size, we have characterized the opportunity as a 2.8 billion opportunity based on the 65 billion students spent on food in 2018 that generated 16% in transactional service fees. So now the important question is, how are we different from our competitors? So currently, the players in the market have a generalized strategy that focuses singularly on the supply side, that is, restaurant segment. Using a focused market strategy that targets the niche segments of college campuses, we are differentiated on the demand side. This demand side focus positions us to deliver value to a specific food ecosystem that has sustained demand and supply cycle. For our revenue projections, we are assuming that the revenue per student is going to grow at a rate of 15%, and customers are going to increase by 10% annually. Therefore, we expect to generate revenue of 5 million in year one, 10.6 in year two, and 15 in year three. Next, Nathan is going to walk us through the demo for TakeTwo.
So we spent the previous sprint building out a fully deployed website back-ended in Django. When you first come to the website, you're greeted with this beautiful landing page, which tells you what we're all about. There are two ways to log into this website. You can log in as a restaurant or log in as a consumer. So firstly, I'll show you what happens when you log in as a restaurant. I have a decoy restaurant account here, and when you log in, you have a certain array of options on how to use the website. You can go to my listings, and there are no listings yet, but we could add one by clicking new product. But now I want to show you one of our best value propositions. That is that we're going to tell restaurants events that are happening local to them that they can sell at, have an increased demand for their food, and therefore reduce waste. So if I click on events, here are some events that are happening nearby. In another universe, there's this graduation ceremony at Cornell Tech, and if I wanted to, I could add food to be sold at this event. If I click add listing, I can fill in some options such as the title of the food, the price, the image, all the kinds of things that you see when food is sold on apps like this. I'm selling at the graduation ceremony, and here's an option to bring up another value proposition. Restaurants often see, as we found out through user testing and user interviews, a fluctuation in daily amount of ingredients and obviously demand. This means that they may wish to put food on a daily deal that they hope to ship more quickly or in more quantities, and we can mark this here so the user knows that this is at a lightning reduced price. So if I click submit, the listing's now been added. So now I'm going to log out and log in as a customer. So I have my own customer account on the website, and when I log in, I have a slightly different array of options on how to use the website. I can filter the website by restaurant and just look at each individual restaurant's items. So we see the halal guys, the cafe, and there's the Thai chicken curry that we added just earlier. And I can add this to the cart. I can then go to my cart and I can check out as normal. And also I can filter by deals. So I can see all the daily deals that are added today so I know what to purchase. So we ran this website by the cafe and they really enjoyed it and gave us positive feedback, as did they for the entire business model. Going forward, we hope to partner up with more cafes and also more college campuses to be aware of great events that are happening elsewhere and help restaurants reduce food waste.
Now that we've described our product, we'd like to describe our user testing methods. So post-quarantine, we'd like to gather spec information to get a better understanding of how restaurants are needed to adapt to the post-quarantine situation. And then we would further specialize the software for specific restaurants. And once we do this for a certain threshold of restaurants, then we can implement these features universally in order to support restaurants post-COVID-19.